I am a feminist. What, you don't believe that? What about me says I'm I'm a feminist. Give it up if you're a feminist. Everyone fucking clap, everybody. I think that everyone should be a feminist, and I think that the only reason that they're not is because they don't know what the word feminism means. When most people think of a feminist, they imagine the most stereotypical, chauvinistic, yoga-obsessed vegan. A snarky lesbian with a buzz cut and a megaphone who says things like, "Death to all the dicks! Death to all the dicks!" But those aren't feminists, those are psychopaths. Real feminism is about equality and respect. If you're anti-feminist, you're anti-civil rights. And if you're anti-civil rights, you're what my grandma would like to call a flaming bag of gorilla ejaculate. Real feminism is about equality and respect. Women deserve equal rights and responsibilities, and that's a good thing for us guys, because the more responsibilities women take on, the less responsibilities we have to take on. I hear the dumbest arguments against feminism. One thing that guys will say, they'll be like, okay, if women are gonna get all these equal rights, then how come we still gotta pay for dinner? Really? You're gonna compare freedom from oppression to a $40 tab at a TGI Fridays? Those are two very different issues. Don't ever compare apples to Applebee's. And by the way, guys, the reason that we have to pay for dinner has nothing to do with feminism. It's all about economics. Sex is all about supply and demand. If the demand is low, as is the case with penises, the price of penis goes down. Women can get dick from pretty much anywhere, so why should we expect them to want to pay for it? Now, on the other hand, if the demand is high, as is the case with vaginas, the price of vagina goes up, which is why pussy is so expensive and why we are the dumb motherfuckers who have to buy dinner and diamond rings. Another thing that I hear guys say all the time, they'll say that feminism is sexist to men. Nope. No, it is not. If feminism is sexist, then justice is unfair. Losing your advantage is not a disadvantage, an extremely hard concept for entitled people to understand. But it's all about me. What about me? All male anger towards feminism stems from sexual frustration. Men want to live in a world where they can fuck who they want, when they want. So please, Japanese tech nerds, please keep up your amazing work in the sex robot industry. Virtual reality porn and submissive fuckbots are the key to societal equilibrium. It's true. What guys need to understand as a whole is feminism is not about an army of pissed-off warrior women on a mission to chop off our balls and hang them from spears in front of the villages that they conquer. Feminism is about showing us that shit still ain't fair. Now, some of you might be like, sorry, Jer, life ain't fair, Jer. But that's bullshit, and that saying doesn't apply here. It's unfair to be born in Des Moines, Iowa. But it shouldn't be unfair to be born a woman in Des Moines, Iowa. And it shouldn't be more unfair to be a black woman in Des Moines, Iowa. And it shouldn't be more unfair to be a gay black woman in Des Moines, Iowa. And it shouldn't be more unfair to be a gay black Jewish woman in Des Moines, Iowa. And it shouldn't be more unfair to be a gay black Jewish transgender woman in Des Moines, Iowa. Very simple. Systematic versus unsystematic risk. Now, some people think that life is fair and that men and women are equal in our society. Oprah Winfrey is one, yeah, from the black guy. Exactly. They'll be like, Oprah Winfrey is one of the richest people in the world. Hillary Clinton is running for president. What more could you want, ladies? You selfish Sallies. However, Barack Obama has been president for 8 years and Jay-Z is crushing it. But from what I've seen on the news and social media, people are still pretty racist. Black people are not quite ready to embrace the song Zippity Doo Dah. What's hard for some people to understand about inequality is that it's not just about the major issues like abortion rights and equal pay. It's about the way we treat each other on a daily basis. It's the subtle, nuanced sexism that can be completely dehumanizing. For example, my cousin is a chef in California, and she is incredible. But if she's ever in the same room as a guy and someone else comes in and they don't know her, they always assume that the guy is the chef. Now, I know that doesn't seem like that big of a deal to some of you, but if you ask my cousin how soul-crushing that can be, you'll realize that it is. And how come we say that women are the ones who are biologically born to cook, but most of the famous cooks in the world are men and we call them chefs? Uh-huh. Right? Now let's look at relationships, right? If you are a guy and you're single in your 30s, you're just playing the field, being a man. Ain't no anchor gonna hold down this cowboy. If you are a woman and you are single in your 30s, you are one step away from being a crazy cat lady. This is Petunia, and this is Cat Benatar. Single men are cool and free. Single women are desperate and alone. And it goes both ways, guys. What about virginity, right? If a woman is a virgin, she is a beautiful flower. A delicate rose. If you are a man and you are a virgin, you are a huge pussy. No one respects you. No one wants to be you. These are the double standards we don't need to have in our world. Now, I understand that men and women are not the same, because we're different. We have natural, physical, biological differences. No one is saying that the Phoenix Mercury would dominate the Cleveland Cavaliers, or that Tanya Harding would crush Mike Tyson in a boxing match. But we don't live in a world fueled by raging boners anymore, so those physical differences don't matter as much. We don't fight animals for our food, we shoot them because we are smarter. It's called evolution, motherfuckers. In a world where intelligence and creativity reign supreme, women can bring just as much to the table as men. And if you disagree with that, you're one of those people who would have thought the NBA would only get worse with the introduction of black people. Hint, it got so much better. Did you see that game the other night? LeBron James, you're a monster. The tricky part about getting rid of racism and sexism in our society is that it doesn't just require the institutions to change, it requires us to change. And I don't know if you guys know much about us, but us is pretty fucking stupid. Us is the only first world country that doesn't have universal health care. Us might actually elect the world's biggest dick weasel to be our president. Us is the reason there are 7 Fast and the Furious movies. We're doomed. And in all honesty, if Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un and Vladimir Putin are in power at the same time, our only chance of survival will be if Frodo and Samwise can destroy the ring. I never thought I'd say this, but the world needs you, Hillary Clinton. Guys, I'm not here to tell you how to live your lives. Believe whatever you want to believe. Let the media warp your view of what life is all about. Let your stubborn self-righteousness and resistance to change keep you from understanding the truth. Or hop on board the human being bandwagon and accept the fact that feminism is the tits. Come on, guys. It's our turn to fall in love with women for their money. We can do it! Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate everything. Thank you.